Hey, how you doing? It's Donnie, Sinbad the Sailor Man from Poetry Writes and Other Stuff from Sinbad the Sailor Man. Coming at you today with the Traffic Authority Video Challenge number 72. 100 videos in 100 days. Hey, I had to do some work with the guys today with the well service. My cousin's got a water well service. Excuse me. Oh, he's got to scratch my eyeball. Huh? What the heck? Yep, so we had a blowout and had to re-drill. And it took all day. We got done about 3:30. Then we got home and fixed an A-arm on a car that we're selling, so didn't get done till about 6:30, 7 o'clock. Then I got on a webinar, and now I got to try to put something together for you, but I don't really have anything I could put together in just a few minutes. Like I said, I was gone all day. But that's the good thing about Traffic Authority. It's a mobile business. You can work it from anywhere you got your cell phone or your laptop connected to Wi-Fi or the internet. Today I had my cell phone, so I was able to attend a meeting and participate. And I got a little bit here. I'm just going to ask you a couple questions and let you know why I am working with network marketing. One of the reasons is I believe the middle class is just about gone, kaput, done. They, whoever they are, have tried to murder it here in the United States. We got our kids getting out of college and no jobs to go and get. They've trained and they put their money in, and now there's not a whole lot of jobs out there unless you're an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer. There just ain't a whole bunch to go and get. Finding a lot of college kids working at McDonald's and gas stations. That's a damn crying shame, especially when you find out gas station hours are 30 hours a week, and they work you shift work all week long. One day you're working days, the next you're working even, and then nights. Who the hell wants to work that crap? Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions. How do you like your position at the job you're at? How is your current position helping your life and your future? How is your company giving you any nurturing? Well, with Obamacare and all that crud going around, you got companies cutting hours and making everybody part-time because they can't afford to pay all that Obamacare crap. And they want to charge you for not buying that crap. As you can tell, I'm not an Obamacare fan. I think it's the biggest, dumbest mistake that America's ever made or allowed. And so you got to become a disciplined thinker and a disciplined action taker. Get out there and make sure you vote. And beware of the electoral college votes. So what you gonna do? Don't know what's gonna happen, and it's got me worried. Got the whole country worried. But we can change things around, and this is why I'm working with network marketing. This has got the ability to put the middle income back into the people. Also give them a spirit of entrepreneurship, which this country is lacking. And it's all because of the age of control. The great jackass theory is what I'm calling it. The motivation with money or subsidies. You got people living welfare lives. 3, 4, 5 generations of welfare. That's about as long as it's been around. That's craziness. Taking the life of simplicity and put it on the side of complexity. We need to think about getting our teams and prospects on the same page. We got to get out there and teach these youth and all these people who want to change their life for the better. Network marketing, as Eric Worre says, it's not perfect, but it's a better way. It really is a better way once we all get to going and thinking on the same vibration. Amway had it right all them years ago. If you would team up and build up and get things going, you become unstoppable. You get everybody on the same page and like-minded thinking. Get them to a mastermind group and change all this bad and negative thought that they've learned in the schools, on the welfare system, and all this crud with getting rid of human life just because it's convenient. You know, they always say woman's choice. Well, woman's got a choice. She can keep her legs crossed. She can not play, or she can play with birth control and make sure her man wears a raincoat. Alright, and for those who get raped, that's a very unfortunate thing. And if you can't tell, I'm a pro-lifer, not a pro-choice. You had choice to begin with. You know, and if, in the case of rape, that's wrong, but 9 months is not going to kill you. Alright? And if you can't take care of the child, you give it up to the state and that stuff will stop happening. They'll toughen up on rape laws and stuff like that. Yes, it's going to be a period of adjustment. And I don't care for abortion, not only because it's against God's word, but because it's against humankind. Okay? Everything's got the right to live. If you're alive, you've had that right. You should never take it away from anybody else, no matter what the case is. Alright, I just said my piece on that. Okay? Back to the age of control, the great jackass theory, motivation with money or subsidies. Today, we're all about subsidies, welfare, and food stamps, and equal opportunities. Equal opportunity means you get out there and you hustle your butt. Don't care if you're white, black, red, green, or purple. And network marketing doesn't care either. If you're male, female, what your religion is, what your color is, or what your age is. If you will do the work, you will get rewarded. And that's how it should be in my mind. Alright, we got to align our body, our mind, our heart, and our spirits and get back into an age where souls matter. We need to inspire others to use their voices. Well, like I said, I just got done watching the vice president debates, if you can call it that. I don't know. These politicking stuff is really getting sadder and sadder every time I see one. What's this country come to? Today, machines and things are now called assets, where during the industrial age they were expenses. Alright? And today people are now the expenses, but during the industrial age they were the assets. They're the ones who ran the machines. And today machines are replacing plenty of human jobs. And all this stuff with Obamacare has got a lot of companies looking into automating their food lines. That's crazy. Now they're trying to take away the meaningless little jobs for the American teenagers or seniors. Walmart greeters. I mean, that's the only jobs out there. School custodian. There's no jobs out there with pensions anymore. There's no jobs out there with real health care and real insurance and pension plans, and it's just sad. It really is. That NAFTA thing was the start of it all in my mind. And you trace it back and you'll see where all that goes to and leads to. Okay. Today people are the expenses. You know, even most companies have developed a blindness to their own inefficiencies. Now, when you get with a network marketing company, they don't go for that. The first thing they're going to do is they're going to start teaching you how to be a better you. And that's where we need to do in the country all the way around. People have got to become better thems, better yous. And they got to be using their mind and their brain and their assets and their talents better. And this is what network marketing is all about. Turns you into a better you. Okay? Like I said, they have murdered the middle class. With NAFTA, they have chained our youth and stuck them in a pressure grinder. They go to college, they try to better themselves, they get in debt. They get out of college, they got a massive debt. And then the only job they can get is working at some meaningless company, no insurance, no pension, no nothing. And then they're laid off after a year's time because they don't need them anymore, or they cost too much, or they've learned too much and they cost too much. Alright? So, I'm ranting today. So again, I asked you, how do you like your position of where you're at? Maybe you got a union position still. They're almost all gone too. Maybe you're working in a mill. That's great for you, but what happens after you're gone? Okay? Well, look at our policemen and our firemen and our medical people. Now they're telling the doctors which states they can live in and work in. Becoming more like a socialist country every day. Gotta wake people up, put money back in their pockets, and get them working. And like I said before, I'm a religious nut sometimes. I've been called batshit crazy. I got a blog I'm trying to start on that stuff. We all gotta start working harder, start working smarter and harder, and we gotta come up with systems and plans for ourselves and for those we love, for our teammates, and network marketing's got a plan. Alright, now the establishment doesn't fear network marketing because they know they've gotten the people all broken down and broken spirit and chained like that baby elephant I talk about. They raised them up as single parent children, no family union, no morals, and you can tell that with all the abortion going on. That's one thing. When you devalue their life, you devalue the lives of others and those yet to become. And that's not going to stop with just young babes not even born yet. Now they're trying to get rid of babes that are ready to come out. Alright? And it's not going to end there. You get old, you get sick, they're going to get rid of you next. And you can bet that's going to happen if we don't stop it. And hey, I'm getting old and I'm already sick and I don't even want to go there. Alright, we got to come up with a DNA for your life. Got to have a system. Definite non-negotiable actions for your life. Alright? Now, it's a sad state when we can't even defend the defenseless in their own mother's wombs, and the aged living in nursing homes who put all their money, their family sticks them in there and puts all their pension towards there, and you never know what happens to them. That's a sad state of affairs. I mean, people don't like to talk about that stuff, but that stuff's got to be brought to light. And a lot of people don't do it because they don't have the money, the means. They're dependent on the government. Excuse me. So, you got to find a system where you can work and get paid for the efforts that you're willing to put out. Alright? And that's network marketing. Okay? It's going to be a learning curve. It may take you 3, 4, 5, 6 years to get where you're wanting to go. And hey, that's okay. Look at all them kids go to college. It's not going to cost you $50,000, $60,000 to learn a network marketing education. You can do that rather quick because it's really simple. Simple, yet it's not easy. Simple is not easy. Okay, it's not easy to deprogram your brain. You've been brainwashed since you were a little kid. And you've got to definitely change your brain to get into the game. It's kind of like that movie The Matrix. It's kind of like that movie The Walking Dead. You know, there's something to be said about the angels that fell. They're not really supposed to lie to you. It's not a good thing, but what they do is twist the truth so subtly that the lie is a lie. Everyone's a liar here, and God's the only one with the truth. That's like a verse in the Bible there. Let every man be a liar, and God the only source of truth. He's the only one that can tell the truth, because we've all fallen and we've been raised by Satan, who was Lucifer, who had his name changed by God the Father to Satan because he had no more truth within him. Alright? And he is the little god of this world. This is his world, but he's not even here. And this is just his minions and his angels that did never take on the correction process, which you have, and which all the babes of the world are trying to do and getting squashed before they get here. Alright? So, I'm a little ranty today, a little tired, and I want you to think, where are you going to make the money? Where are you going to find an opportunity that network marketing can and does produce? The more people that take on this, the more success that will happen. The more people who take on network marketing, the bigger the change. Now there's a passage in the Bible where God has challenged his people, the good people, to put up tithings in his storehouses so his people do not go hungry, do not go unfed, do not go untaught in the days of tribulation. And by the looks of this presidency, either one of them is going to cause a tribulation. Kind of like the Great Depression. If that's not going to be, maybe even worse. So, you're going to have to get somewhere where you can learn to earn as you grow. somewhere you can change your brain and get into the game, somewhere where this system defunks all their systems. Now, if you get people sharing and caring and buying and using the same products, like a branded product, you're going to go somewhere and do something that you've never done before, and you're going to make the money. There's money to be made in all of these systems of network marketing, direct sales, online stores, but you're going to have traffic to do that. You're going to have the knowledge, and you're going to have the tools. That's what we supply, that's what we teach, and that's what we give you when you need it. We supply North American vetted top tier traffic from people who are looking, who are ready to whip out their pocketbooks, their checkbooks, their wallet, and invest. Of course, a lot of them are little elephants that have grown up and still have the invisible chain that's just a piece of yarn around their ankle. Now, they have paradigms and mindsets that they haven't tried to even change. You're going to have to stop being a puffer fish, stop trying to fake it till you make it, stop relying on your government, because this one that's coming and forming is not got your best interest at heart, not in the least. Okay, so get out there and get involved. Just as a backup, just start learning. You ain't got much time, I don't think, but I am crazy, as they say, batshit crazy, and that's okay with me, because I got to start on my education, got to start on my programs. I got my foot in the door. I'm still on the learning curve, and I'm getting professional contacts and access to like-minded people who are making the money. If you're not into that, you're gonna get stuck. Hey, this has been Donnie Sinbad the Sailor Man from Poetry Rights and Other Stuff, with a crazy batshit Jesus freak rant. I am a independent affiliate with Traffic Authority. I can help you with your traffic, your education, and your optimizing tools for the traffic. Okay? Get involved. There's some real good stuff going on here, and there's more stuff coming. Don't get stuck. Don't get left behind. And that's another story for another day. Alrighty. You have an awesome evening, a better tomorrow. God bless. Hey, do the thing. Drive your dream. Keep on keeping on. Get busy. Get off that couch, you couch potato, you. Alright. Love you. And sorry I chewed your ear off and ran it and huffed and puffed. Bye-bye.